They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking for a crease, it's Haynes. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to four-down territory. Here's third and short. The option look. The pitch. At the 45 on his way. Open runway ahead. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Looking down the middle. And he intercepts it. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep, but the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got a man, it's Haynes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Running back goes in motion. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience, bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Wide receiver shows motion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's King. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Yellow Jackets in the hurry up. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run the counter. Couldn't find his way out of his grasp.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pick it up on 4th down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Texas.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Going to take a shot at this DB. And this will be caught at the 30. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns! On to attempt the try. Splits those uprights right in half. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. First down here for the offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. He'll pitch it. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off. He gets a positive gain.
Offense working from the pistol. Quick handoff. Tackled, but he has a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got rid of it just in time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Now adjusting. He throws into the middle of the field. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. Will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Makes a move. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped.
And the Georgia Tech offense will take over 1st and 10.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the 1st half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Haynes. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Kane. It's complete to the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They're going to run it. Discards a man. Finds a crease at the 20. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Bolden. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out in the end zone was not a good one. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He's off to the races. Running in, he smashes his way through again. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia Tech 17, Texas 14.
First down to start the drive after the break. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
They'll go right back to him. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense stays aggressive, and listen, everybody likes it when it works. But now you are leaning on your defense, and this thing just got interesting.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. The give out of the gun. Fights off a defender. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Georgia Tech.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they've got the lead in the final minute. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. They'll line up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's King. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on third. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score.
It's money time, and my quarterback's got to come through, and boy, does he ever. It wasn't with his arm this time, but with his legs. You don't account for his legs? Look at this. Scramble around, get outside the pocket, make something happen, and make the heads-up play to stop the clock by stepping out of bounds.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed on the outside, it's Singleton. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's back to throw on second down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Back to throw, it's King. Buys a little time. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up fourth down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4. They'll go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
When you dream of these scenarios, you never think the touchdown comes with